Still the same episode.
Here he is, the master.
The originator of the Adam Dunn Show.
The guy who started it all.
Mr. Tim Martin.
That's how I heard about it.
Swear to God. I don't know how to handle you guys sometimes.
Come on now.
You're a professional broadcaster.
Of course you do. Your voice. Do your voice. Do the voice. Do the voice. Everyone wants to hear it, dude. They're all worried.
He did it again. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Do the Marv Albert voice. That's the best voice ever. He did it again.
There you go. Do some JDR. Show us how it's done.
Show us how this real shit goes. What are you doing?
Real shiz. First of all, you don't say shit, Adam. You say real shiz.
Oh, shiz.
The shizzle, my nizzle.
Do the shiz.
Fart couches.
Farking couches.
Dude,
Did you talk about? No, did you? I know.
Way more.
I didn't know I was going to be talking. I didn't know you were handing over the whole reins of everything.
Everything, dude. It's all you.
To me.
Yeah.
Max was just here. Did you talk about? I didn't see the beginning. Did you talk about his Westward article?
Did you talk about Andy Dick and how much
that he actually has a Westward article?
No, talk about it.
He has a Westward article though. For anybody that knows, he's just an article about Max and how long he's been in the industry.
You sound jealous.
I'm not jealous.
Do you want a Westward article about how long you've been in the industry?
I would love to have an article for how long I've been in the industry.
Wasn't there a year when the Westward thing was like all confused and you won my show or something like that?
If I was, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
I won your show, you won.
What, remember that? Yeah, it happened.
No.
It happened, yes, it did. Everyone because we were so confused because they didn't know who we were. Like, what's it, the Adam Doe show or the Adam Dunn Doe?
I remember that.
It was the Adam Doe show or the John Dunn
show, John
Dunn show, or the Adam Doe show. I don't know which one it was.
I don't know. I slightly remember that.
Yes, we won together. We won the best fucking thing in the world.
We won twice.
But we didn't collect shit.
I've technically run twice Westward Best of podcasts.
But not the best. Was it both podcasts? It wasn't just best of.
For my podcast, and then technically for iCannabis Radio when it was still around.
It wasn't Best Meltdown.
No.
You would have
already scored that time and time again.
Have you replayed the Meltdown yet?
Do you have
Which
the
meltdown?
Do you have the meltdown?
Why do you have to start this shit? It's always Adam, too. Why do you have to be a dick?
Because I've never seen it.
He's such an ass. What meltdown are you fucking talking
about? Exactly. That's what I was talking about. Which meltdown are we talking about? I'm talking about meltdown number 27. The one that was really good.
Such an asshole.
No, I like meltdown number 6.
Specifics on what you were talking about before. Maybe I could answer that.
The
Otherwise,
chokeout is the one I really want to see.
What the choke?
God. The chokeout was the one.
What is the chokeout?
When D-Money comes in and chokes him out. That's the one I really want to see.
That happened on air?
Is this your go-to, like your constant go-to, like every time?
Wait.
You have nothing else to talk about when I come to the mix.
Hold on, I've never even heard of this, so it's not a go-to.
You've never heard of this? You have.
You're literally telling me.
Why do you have to bring this up every single time I come in?
Wait,
it's the only thing that Adam obviously knows how to talk about.
I've never seen it.
It's not on film.
It is.
So wait, what happened?
There's nothing on film. There is an
camera
argument
of the thing falling off the.
There is there's no camera of it. There's an argument on tape, on recording.
Okay, I like to hear that.
It's nothing. It's not a big deal.
No, wait. No, what? Adam,
you're making it seem like this huge, massive, big deal.
Thing.
Derek and I used to do JDR. Me and Derek have been in
each
other's
obvious
throats a few times.
You know what's going on already, right?
Derek from Incredibles.
Derek and him.
I have no idea. Tell me the story.
Exactly. And nobody knows what you're talking about, Adam.
I do.
So Derek from Incredibles, who we love, who's a really talented guy, has been in the industry a long time.
Yes.
Yeah, he was one of the original, the OGs.
You started JDR though without him, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
he came on.
He was like,
hold on,
you invited him, or he just like showed up on the couch?
I can tell you the story after this dab.
Do a dab.
That sounds like addictive behavior, Tim.
Hold on, dude. It's warm right now. I can't wait.
It's warm right now. I can't wait. I can't wait either, Tim.
Mess up.
Can't wait for this story. I've never heard this story. I have literally have no idea this happened. And now a lot of stuff makes sense to me, but I want to hear the whole story so it all makes sense.
Why does it make sense? That should have no bearing on anything.
It all makes sense now.
Bunch of things make sense now.
Wait, me and Derek at one point in time were kind of like brothers. That should where it should make sense.
Well, that I already knew, right? So that's why this was a revealing information.
No, we're a lot alike in a lot of ways. And then, okay, the situation he's talking about is that me and Derek are very passionate people, and we were having a discussion. We've had multiple discussions about things. A couple times after the show, we got into a few arguments and went at each other, and there definitely hands got around each other. there was hands around throats, and the
Chokeouts.
That happens to us after shows a lot.
The specific
too.
time that
Oh,
you're
my
talking about, Adam, is when I was
I know
in
exactly what happened.
the house that Dredd lived in for a little while too, and Dredd got his start in.
Yeah,
Lots of
Dredd.
starts, lots of
You owe
starts.
money.
But I don't know what you just said.
Well, free rides at least.
Oh no, he doesn't owe me anything. The one you're talking about was I was talking about Russ Belville on the air,
Russ Belville.
and blasting kind of one of his points of views.
You like
and
him or you don't like
But was he sponsoring you at the time?
At the time, we've had our ups and downs.
Was he sponsoring you at the time?
What?
Was he actually like a sponsor?
We were on the network,
Oh, you were on the same network. I remember there was
and we were
something
kind of
like,
blasted. I was
You
not
were-
afraid to not
Nope, and you were blasting.
pull
him.
punches.
like a real journalist.
And Derek didn't like that. He couldn't even get in the house at the
Well, Derek
time.
was in traffic at
So
the time.
he, like,
this is the
started
whole thing
throw-
is Derek was in traffic listening to the show, and he was going on, and so Derek was like,
And you know
couldn't-
Derek
hates traffic.
Well, of course.
Well, just
hates
he
waiting.
everyone
fumes.
hates traffic, but Derek hates traffic more than ever. And when he's pissed off on top of traffic,
He's like me.
and he was like, "Oh, you motherfucker!"
Just keeps boiling.
You just
keeps
oh,
going and going.
Don't you? Oh, God.
It's true.
And so when he told me the story, that's what I mean. I
I hate that this is what we're talking about.
think we need to get over it.
Dude, we've
Then I'll
talked
stop
about this
talking.
so many fucking
No, we
times.
never- but
He
we
doesn't
never-
care. I don't care. You're
He
the only
does-
one
he-
that cares.
He doesn't care.
So he got pissed on the way there.
But he's still proud
and
of
he
it.
couldn't get in.
I'm
He
sure
couldn't get
he's
in the
still proud
house.
of
Couldn't
himself.
get in the house. Was throwing a rock up at the window.
Rocks at the window. He has
And
the
finally
big
let
rocks.
him in, and he came in and like
and sweeped all your
blew
shit
up.
Yeah, sweeped all your shit right off the
flipped
that's what
the table.
Flipped the table. Put shit off the counter.
Flip the table at the studio.
Yes.
In my fucking studio.
All the shit. Wiped it right off. He said,
Dude, it was crazy. I may have egged him on a little bit.
"Of course you did.
Probably.
You are you, and he
I
is
did.
him." And
But-
you pushed every button he had.
Fuck. Is
At
this
that
the
moment.
last time you're going to bring
Yes.
this up?
Once
ever?
the whole
Yes.
story's told,
Yes,
I
because
think.
he has never heard it. So
I
obviously,
didn't
I've
even know-
never ever said this before.
So there was that.
There was that.
But anyway, he got his beginning
But
on the
that's
show.
not on
Derek
the
from
air.
Incredibles.
That's not on the air.
That I have a recording of
All right,
that.
let's
It's not on
let's
film.
do it.
It's not
let's
on
make it as a,
camera.
can
We're playing
can
that next
can we
week.
It's
do
on
it?
video.
Can you get
No,
it?
I'm not going to get it for.
What are you talking about?
It's on a computer that number one. I'm not going to get it for
Yeah,
you.
you are.
Well, that's what you're going to pay to do the JDR show out of the new stuff.
That's pretty much what we want. We want
Dude,
that.
so Derek,
That's all I want.
you remember Marijuana Radio?
I do. That's where I got my start.
Yep.
Oh, I remember that.
Paul
was over
Serini
on
and
Laramie-
Marijuana
on,
Radio?
on South Santa Fe thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I went.
So
there.
he
In the back of a head shop.
Yep.
Whoa,
Whoa.
head shop,
This is
internet
back in the
radio
day.
studio.
This is back in the day.
Same place. Never
This is the
been
beginning
done.
of everything.
No one's ever done this.
And so Paul had that show going on, and Derek was a pretty big fan of that and listened to that quite a bit. He was into educating people and getting information and his products, out to people. So
This is way
He also
before Incredibles.
and he started listening. Wait, this is way before anything. This is way before his dispensary. This is the beginning. Before anything even existed here as we know it, way
It
before
was like
that.
primordial soup, except for you and your show, pretty much.
Me and
really.
Marijuana Radio, and then there was a lot of really big
lot of
grassroots activism.
bubbles.
Ken Gorman, was something at the time. Was a really big situation. I can't remember exactly time frames on that, but it was a huge thing. Rallies were still going on at the Capitol every week. That's what helped create the grassroots movement that we have here in Colorado that moved everything to where we're at right now, was get-togethers like that, and everything being so centered in Colorado. Anyway, he listened to the show, Marijuana Radio, and then I started up my own show up in Craig, and he also had listened to that too. So we kind of met each other at Marijuana Radio, and I loved how dedicated he was, how passionate he was,
You just
and
wanted to smoke
how
his
educated
weed.
he
You just wanted to
was.
smoke his weed. That's all. You were like, you got good
You're like,
weed.
you really.
You got good weed.
I want to have something to do with this
I
tan
wanna
strain
smoke
for
his-
sure.
I want to smoke his weed.
I did, yeah. The tans came a little bit later too. But anyway, so I was like, dude, let's do the show together, and that's how you got a show.
Right. Oh, speaking of shows, we have a new show coming up on Tuesday, don't we?
Who's that?
Diane Fornbacher. and her
Don't
new
say it to me like I don't
Bud.
fucking know. I'm asking for the audience.
What's the name of the show?
Ladybud?
Exactly. Is that the name of the show? The
Ladybud?
Ladybud Hour, 2 hour. What is it called? We don't have a name?
Ladybud.
The Ladybud Show. Okay, well, good. I'm glad because we
Ladybud?
forgot to announce it last week,
Oh.
and I got like a message, and I was like, "Damn, why did we
Damn.
not think about that?"
No,
But
of
yes,
course.
our first new show.
Softening up the vibe here, expanding the
No, that's
network
cool.
feel.
Yeah.
Adam
do you
had to
mean
bring
it-
up some shit again.
You can,
what
you
are
can
you-
do
Like
the
a dick?
Choke Out show if you want, the Tim Mark and the Choke Out show.
All right, as long as that's the last time we do that.
Yeah. We'll choke you. Well, every week will be some new guy choking you out.
Yeah.
That'll be basically the end. That'll be the angst of the show.
That would be hysterical.
I would
I
love to
think
do
that
this
would
show.
be
I've been
great.
waiting for you guys to get to something.
Well, once this
You like the new
rolling down
studio?
here.
once our new
I
studio
like the
is
beginning of
really-
it.
Going.
yeah, once
What
this
do you
is all
What do you think
built
about the end?
I like where it's going.
There you go. It's no JDR Studios, but
Why did
not
it
as
take this
good.
long?
It's
Why,
not
how
as
come it
good.
took this long to put this?
Don't even ask.
Just
Don't
saying,
even
all right.
ask. Don't
I'll
even
put you in
ask.
touch with the guy. You guys can try to choke each other
No,
out.
I'm not.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
choke
not
out
gonna
show.
choke
On
in
the-
anybody
on the
else's.
new choke out show.
Yeah.
JDR choke out show.
Choke out.
Choke out.
No
show.
chickens choking here.
No, there'll be no chicken choking. But you can definitely do. You can come. Anybody can come on the Tim Martin choke out show.
I would love to do a show
And
again.
choke
We'll
'em
see what
out.
happens, man.
Yeah, that's good. So good. I'm glad you agreed on that. We're ready, right? Good contracts ready. Contracts are ready. Dunn's
Signed in blood.
Okay, we're ready to go, dude.
All right.
That sounds like we did it all, except for KTI. Just starting the shout outs, I think, is pretty much we're done.
Do
right?
it. Yeah.
But it was
Did
good.
you-
But it was good.
Oh wait, no.
because-
Tim
wait.
Martin has something. Go ahead.
Oh, no,
Did you Did you talk about the Sohai thing yet,
No, go ahead. Talk about it.
That's
What do you
right.
think of it?
dude? I'm like,
Excited about
I
that?
knew that. I
I
knew.
kind of came. Adam was like, "What should we do?" And I kind of came up with this as a joke,
was a
and then
good-
he was like, "It's a good idea." So, what do you think?
So Sohai Gallery on Christmas is having a
Not on Christmas.
show.
Starting
well,
it's December
basically-
2nd,
whatever.
all the way to Christmas Eve, the whole month of December.
All right, you got to be specific about it.
Yep.
Fine.
Yep.
So you have amazing artists. Some of my, I mean, the reason why I was like, holy shiz, this is awesome. By the way, I'll share that when I can because it wouldn't let me share it. And these artists that you got, man, some of my favorite artists. We're lucky here in Colorado to have some really awesome access to people. And I'm amazed. I love glass. I think the people who know me know that I absolutely love glass, and I love.
But did you
looking
get
at
that?
it.
It's not just a normal glass show.
It's ornaments and stuff like that. All the kinds
It's
of
all
cool stuff.
holidays, it's ornaments,
And they
tree
could then-
toppers,
some of them-
Hanukkah stuff.
I bet at least half are smokable.
Yeah, and they won't all be functional.
Dude, I'm
Some
so
of them
excited.
will be functional.
And
then-
name some artists there.
oh, geez, Carver B.
Yep.
That's a big one. Chat
Chad
G.
You
of
got-
course.
you got Voorhees.
Voorhees coming back, of course.
All the-
Bates for the first time in Sohai Gallery. Rambler 42.
You always
coming.
know when
We had
Bates comes
We
around.
had his flamethrower here.
Yeah, you're
But-
going to
but
see
that
some
was
great
Pogo.
show.
You know,
Yeah, yeah,
he hasn't done a show here. We haven't shown his.
Or-
He'll do
we-
some
we-
antics. He's usually pretty nuts. Are you guys going to be able to set up torches at any point in time outside?
For glass
Demo,
live.
anything
that could
like
be
that?
We
interesting.
could do it, no problem.
But everyone has to dress up like an elf or something.
No,
Yeah,
why?
that's part of the deal. You
It's
well,
a
no,
fucking holiday.
Okay,
thing.
that's
Tim
fine
Martin
for that.
has to
That's
dress
cool.
up like an elf. That's all we need.
I can't. See, I need holidays to become more important in my life because I just don't think of that shit.
You and the
As
you,
evidenced there
you
by,
and the
like-
pup. You and the pup can dress up like elves.
Elves.
Like I could give a damn about it.
I know, but you'd be like angry elf, and then the pup will be like.
But
happy
see,
elf.
then Christmas comes and I'm like, why is there nobody around me? I'm so lonely.
Because I have no. Yeah, because you're not wearing your elf costume. That's
Yeah, if you wore an elf,
you
I
were-
costume,
know.
you wouldn't be
That's
lonely.
what I'm saying, dude. I'm in. I'm
Yeah.
in.
All right,
fine.
Good.
I'm
Good.
in.
We got tights ready for you.
Great.
Tights
Wait.
are ready.
Striped
No one
red
wants
and
to
white
see that,
tights.
dude. No
yes,
one.
that's how you won't be lonely after that.
Oh my god. All right.
Shout outs.
Go ahead, KTI.
Well, Lisa Ganor gets my shout out. So
Do you want to read her thing again?
Say it
Oh,
again.
yeah, one
Don't
more
mumble.
time.
Say it
No.
big.
Say
Say
her
it
name.
clear, clearly.
No.
Say
name.
say
She gets
her
it for the
name.
Clinical School of Herbalism out in Boulder, Colorado. So there's the Fundamentals of Medical Herbalism and evening program out in Boulder. So
Tim's already there.
clinicalherbalism.com.
Tim just left. He's already
What
there.
did you
Hit it up.
Tim's getting to do
Tim,
lift.
What did
Can
you
you
just say? What
Can
is
you
that
read
for?
it? Can you read it, Tim? Sorry.
Yeah, Tim's
show
got-
him
yeah,
how
do
to
it,
read on the
please.
radio.
Show him how to read
Tell
the
me.
voice.
Just say-
This is the one I'm the intern. I'm here to learn.
Yo, Gnore.
All right. Well,
Go ahead.
wondering if you could do this. Enrollment
What?
for our Fundamentals of Medical Herbalism evening program in Boulder. Clinicalherbalism.com.
Come on now.
And then go to the
Your eyes are
program
worse than
courses
mine. Your eyes are worse
page.
than mine.
I was say
This is-
forward
Dude.
slash question mark 35HB question mark.
Dude, I'm trying to
exclamation mark.
cherry pick this message so it doesn't
Cherry
read the whole
pick.
thing.
Cherry
All right, the
pick.
Fundamentals of Medical Herbalism evening program in Boulder. Clinicalherbalism.com/programs. Search for that enrollment to Fundamentals of Medical Herbalism.
Killed it.
You're really good at
Herbalism,
Herbalism.
herbalism, herbalism.
Shout out.
Big shout
there
out
you
to
go.
CC, who's probably
Tim.
going off to get Nick, I'm assuming, right now. Be
Dude,
back.
your Halloween costumes. Amazing.
What?
Oh,
You like
dude,
this?
your Halloween costume is
like this?
killer.
That was yours specifically. I
Yeah,
was
Adam,
really
mind
stoked
blown.
about. They were
Of course.
Batman.
Come on.
Nick was
and
Robin,
Joker.
and you were Joker. Your Joker was amazing. I gotta say, Cece's Robin
No,
was
her
pretty
Robin was
amazing
ridiculous
too.
because
But
it
yours
had-
was awesome.
Let's post it all into the Adam Dunn Show Facebook group. We'll post some pictures.
Yeah,
I smiled
You can show that
largely.
if they can see it. I don't know if they can see it, but
They
Probably
can't see it. We'll post it on the
no, they
internet.
can't see it. You can get in there. Get
Yeah,
in there.
dude.
Get in close.
No,
Close.
that's not how you
Close.
show a phone. Oh, there you go.
Wowzers.
There you go. That's
there
good.
It is.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Any more
Okay,
shots?
shout out to Ace down at the farm. Got new AC in the room. We're ready to rock it back in the indoors. Can't wait to do that. Shout out to the boys down there. Shout out to everybody coming to the next show on December 2nd. Look forward to that. It's going to be sick.
We're going to have over 20 glass blowers. We're going to have the
Dude.
whole thing set up with Christmas trees. All the ornaments are going to be hanging on trees.
Gonna be trees.
Probably have, like,
We're gonna
hot
have trees
chocolate.
on
I was
trees.
thinking about going.
Yeah,
I'm still may
chocolate
go out of
elves.
state, but
A lot of elves.
I may
You
reschedule
can
the
go out
time
of
that I
state for a
go.
month?
Well, no, or not that, not for a month, but aren't you going to have like a night though? That's like
We are going to have an opening. That's going to
Yeah.
be December 2nd.
December 2nd.
all right.
What's
So all right,
different-
okay, never mind.
Different this time than usually is we will be open during the day
For the whole month.
For the whole month of December.
Trying to plan my holidays here on.
Sure, we'll better get some
On the show.
stocking
And we'll also
stuffers.
have Hood Lamb for sale downstairs. So if you come through, grab some glass. Also go downstairs, grab some other stuff. Stay warm for the winter. I think it's a win-win for anybody who can actually make it here.
It's going to be an all-in-one
2209
holiday
Welton
shopping
Street.
experience.
And shout out to the new sponsors on board: Next Light, Easy Squeeze, and Millennium. So get you guys. We'll get you more in detail later in the month. Got Millennium coming on board with their crew. We're gonna have Next Light at the end of the month, I think, with their crew. So
Nice.
keep it all going.
Right on.
And then you, Mister.
Me. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to my remarkable wife, Grace. Little kid off Farron. See you guys in a little bit.
Don't be so timid and lame.
Practically every one of the top 40 records being played on every radio station in the United States is a
Oh,
Keep talking. Keep going.
Oh, don't do it,
trip to compound,
elf.
to groove.
You fucking elf.
That's like.
We don't want you to smoke genetically modified ganja. We want you to smoke the real thing. We want you to smoke the natural herb. Some call it marijuana, some call it sensimilla, some call it landscape, and some people call it